In my presentation, I'm going to explore life after the viral outbreak and how the Anthropocene contributes to the shift of how we view ourselves and how we view the zombies. I will be referencing to Timothy Clark's Nature Post Nature and Rachel Carson's Silent Spring, and I will also include a proposed solution to this apocalypse. So here I present the shift in zombieception, life after the viral outbreak. Further explored by Timothy Clark in Nature Post Nature, the Anthropocene is a time in which humans must self-reflect on themselves and their impact on the planet as a whole. The Walking Dead shows how we have collectively fell into a tunnel of self-reflection upon past and our pronounced advancements. It's a time for humanity to confront its own inadequacy and its self-destructive pettiness. We now realize that our sense of what being a person is now emerging as an environmental problem. Humanity has undermined the difference between natural history and human history. In The Walking Dead, the zombies only further reinforce our impact on the planet as a whole. Humanity as an environmental problem is now established by the presence of the zombies. The zombies' chaotic and dangerous nature forces humanity to confront its impact. It's as if nature is previewing how we have treated it through the zombies. We have manipulated science to a point of changing the environment, the natural law, and fostering our own self-destruction. We have only further separated humans from nature and human nature from nature. So now the zombie apocalypse has happened as a result of our scientific advancements. In doing so, we have lost our resources, our sense of society, our homes, our government, our security, our law and order, our national achievements, and essentially our way of life. We have even lost our scientific advancements, specifically medical, technological, and manufacturing. This deprivation has indirectly produced a cultural change because now we have to go back to how things were at the start of humanity. If we engage in the self-reflection that is prompted by the Anthropocene, we can see that even though we have lost the very basis that makes our modern world what it is, we have collectively lost the concepts that used to keep us divided. This includes the loss of a social hierarchy, the loss of discrimination, the loss of hatred, and the loss of distinctions between humans. Although we may have lost our modern world, humanity may have taken a step forward in terms of compassion and understanding for one another. The zombie apocalypse indirectly gives us a second chance to redo our wrongs. Through self-reflection, we can now self-analyze the mistakes in our advancements. The loss of the components that built up our modern world now provides humanity with the chance to reunite with nature. It gives us a chance to reconnect with our planet on a deeper level, and the loss of the concepts that kept us divided now encourage humanity to increase collectively in assemblage and destroy previous distinctions. Here's our chance to reset. Now we are forced to return to the basis of our agricultural advancements. We can now undo the scientific advancements that fostered the aerial spraying of crops and chemical components of our food. As explored by Rachel Carson in Silent Spring, humanity's impact on the environment affected us as well. Therein, the apocalypse encourages us to leave behind the principles of destroying the earth and instead reunite with it. Instead of manipulating nature in our favor, we learn to work alongside with it, nurture nature, in return it shall nourish us. We are now encouraged to work alongside one another against the evil we created. Humanity has never been as united as it has been after the apocalypse. However, this mission to recreate society is in a world present with zombies. Therein, it's time to look past our superiority as humans and work together with the zombies. We must shift how we view zombies and become the change we wish to see. We can rebuild society organically and compassionately through uniting humans and zombies. In order to rebuild our society, we have to learn the best way to deal with the zombies. As decided, we will incorporate them into our newly created society. An organic society built on compassion and collectiveness, not hatred and greed. We must also aim to find a cure. This cure may exist through further scientific advancements, or it may even be through the compassion and love we lack. In either case, we must take on the role to work collectively to find a cure and rebuild society alongside the zombies. Through self-reflection, we have recognized our negative impact and work and attempt to undo our previous mistakes. We can rebuild society by using the garbage that infiltrated the old world into reshaping our society, such as destroying the manufacturing and chemicals that polluted the earth. We can incorporate organic ideals in which we are forced to learn by going back to agricultural practices without chemicals. We can attempt to recycle a new society from the old one by reusing materials and integrating zombies into society.